Discipline is the soul of an army. It makes small numbers formidable, procures success to the weak, and esteem to all. Few men have virtue to withstand the highest bidder. The harder the conflict, the greater the triumph. It is better to offer no excuse than a bad one. Associate with men of good quality if you esteem your own reputation. Be courteous to all, but intimate with few. Let your heart feel for the afflictions and distress of everyone. Guard against the impostures of pretended patriotism. Happiness depends more upon the internal frame of a person's mind than on the externals in the world. Real men despise battle, but will never run from it. Liberty, when it begins to take root, is a plant of rapid growth. The preservation of the sacred fire of liberty is finally staked on the experiment entrusted to the hands of the American people. The basis of our political systems is the right of the people to make and alter their constitutions of government. Government is not reason. It is not eloquence. It is force, like fire. It is a dangerous servant and a fearful master. Arbitrary power is most easily established on the ruins of liberty abused to licentiousness. If freedom of speech is taken away, then dumb and silent we may be led, like sheep to the slaughter. To be prepared for war is one of the most effective means of preserving peace. A free people ought not only to be armed, but disciplined. The great rule of conduct for us in regard to foreign nations is, in extending our commercial relation, to have with them as little political connection as possible. The willingness with which our young people are likely to serve in any war, no matter how justified, shall be directly proportional to how they perceive veterans were treated and appreciated after they came home. Labor to keep alive in your breast that little spark of celestial fire called conscience. Human happiness and moral duty are inseparably connected. Truth will ultimately prevail where there is pains to bring it to light. Observe good faith and justice toward all nations. Cultivate peace and harmony with all. I hope I shall possess firmness and virtue enough to maintain what I consider the most enviable of all titles, the character of an honest man. My mother was the most beautiful woman I ever saw. All I am I owe to my mother. I attribute all my success in life to the moral, intellectual, and physical education I received from her. Do not suffer your good nature when application is made to you to lead you into engagements you cannot fulfill. Where is the security for property, for reputation, for life? If the sense of religious obligation desert the oaths, the turning points of lives are seldom recognized until long afterward. Let us raise a standard to which the wise and honest can repair. Perseverance and spirit have done wonders in all ages. We should not look back unless it is to derive useful lessons from past errors, and for the purpose of profiting by dearly bought experience. Success demands hard work, dedication, and persistence. Without courage, all other virtues lose their meaning. The man who gives way to thundering rage destroys the solid structure of victory. Adversity introduces a man to himself. Patience and perseverance have a magical effect before which difficulties disappear and obstacles vanish. It is impossible to rightly govern a nation without God and the Bible. Actuated by the principles of purest patriotism and breathing nothing but love to my countrymen, I am persuaded that no personal consideration should induce me to accept any office under